Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Max24, and the month of July has come and gone. We are in the month of August already. It feels like summer just started, but it's already coming to an end. But with a new month means a new haul video. I picked up a lot of movies and some pop figures in the month of July. Let me know in the comments what you picked up. Let me know what you like that I picked up, because we're all about collecting. We're all about building our collections together. But before we get into this, please always do make sure you drop a like, comment, subscribe to the friends, and all just other fun stuff us YouTubers tell you to do. Follow me on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I upload most on Twitter and TikTok, sometimes on Facebook, barely on Instagram. Follow me, subscribe to me here. And with that, let's get into the July haul video. So this month had Prime Day, and that really helped me buy some expensive stuff that's been on my list for a hot second, and helped me fill out some collections of things that I just haven't gone around to yet. So let's start with Everything Everywhere All at Once, the 4K version of this movie. This movie was absolutely crazy, all right? I didn't know what to expect going into it, but I was blown away by just the bonker craziness of it, okay? I can't tell you what happens because that would spoil it. That would spoil the fun. That would spoil the zaniness. You gotta experience this movie for yourself. If you like movies, you should watch this. If you like action movies, you'll enjoy this. If you like sci-fi movies, yeah. If you like multiverse movies, yeah. It's a crazy movie, okay? You highly recommend. Next up, I got Firefly, the complete series. This is just a classic sci-fi show that was canceled way too early, all right? One season's all we got. One season aired out of order is all we got. Seriously, if you've not watched Firefly and you're a sci-fi fan and you're a TV fan, go watch it. You need to experience it at least once in your life. It's such a good show with a great cast, some good storytelling, and I mean, it's just great. On top of that, I had to get Serenity. Serenity caps off the Firefly story. It finishes it up because they didn't get a second season. They had to do it in a movie. And the movie's really good. It's really sad. It's really well made. Really, everything about it is really good. I think it's a great companion piece to Firefly. I wish that Firefly got more seasons, but I'll take this instead. All right. If you're watching Firefly, you gotta watch that. Then you gotta watch Serenity, and you'll be going through some stuff. Then I got Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness Steelbook. It's a really nice steelbook. We got Scarlet Witch on one side, Doctor Strange on the other, and then the inside, I believe, it has her in her statue, like the throne that she has. I absolutely love this movie, all right? It had some people being like, oh, this is bad, oh, where are the cameos, oh, blah, 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 blah. Oh, completely destroyed Wanda's character. I came to see Scarlet Witch destroy stuff, because at the end of WandaVision, she had the Darkhold, and she was on a mission to find her kids. It was pretty obvious this is where it was going, and I loved every second of it. I was rooting for her. I was. She was the true hero. All right. And the Illuminati, great set of characters. They were really fast. They were in there. They served their purpose. They were plot devices with some familiar faces, and that was all they were, and that was all they were going to be. It wasn't going to be this big groundbreaking movie. It wasn't going to be cameo filler people wanted. This is what we were getting: a Sam Raimi horror-ish type movie following Doctor Strange in the Multiverse. It's exactly what we got, and I loved it for that. Then I got It Chapter 1. I had Chapter 1 forever. I had Chapter 2 forever because I found it cheap. I needed Chapter 1. I finally was like, we're gonna buy Chapter 1 and finish up the series, because I don't know why I didn't have it, but now I do. So it's it. What more do you want? It's it. All right, come here, Georgie. Red Balloon, Killer Clown. Yeah. Then I got the Transformers 5 movie 4K collection. The first 3 Transformers movies, a bit of a guilty pleasure for me, all right? Sam Witwicky's journey from where he is in Transformers 1 to where he is in Transformers 3, I enjoy watching. I think it's fun. I think the explosions are cool. I think the Transformers are cool. All right, shoot me. I don't care. Yeah, I love it, all right? Yeah. Are they good? No. They're cinematic fast food. They're not meant to be good. But I love them. I love the first 3. The last 2, I didn't really connect with. Mark Wahlberg, I didn't really connect with. But Sam Witwicky's story, Shia LaBeouf in the main role for the first 3, I loved it. Seriously, seeing them blow up Chicago, I love it. What more can I say? All right, let me know if you like Transformers too, because I enjoy them. But of course, Bumblebee is like legitimately a good one. The rest are cinematic fast food. Then I got DreamWorks' new movie, The Bad Guys. This is their brand new movie. It just came out. And it's fun. It's a fun DreamWorks movie. I think DreamWorks gets a bad rap. I think a lot of people don't give them credit. They make some really good movies, all right? And I think The Bad Guys was a really good movie. Sure, they stumble a little bit with like Boss Baby, but they make up for it with movies like this. It's just got a lot of heart, got some good characters, great chemistry, great story. If you have not watched The Bad Guys, you should. I believe it is on Peacock or Paramount. It might be on Paramount Plus. Go check it out there. It's really, I enjoy it, all right? Or just go buy it, but I'd recommend watching it if you're like animated movies. Then I got another DreamWorks movie, Megamind. This is a classic animated movie. It's a fun one. DreamWorks was at their best during this era, kind of, maybe, sometimes. But if you don't like Megamind, I don't know what to tell you. It's a great movie. It's a fun movie, all right? And it's one of those movies that I much prefer they made a sequel to Megamind or Rise of the Guardians or something than they did to Boss Baby. But we live in the bad timeline, so Megamind, great time. Then I also picked up Spirit. This is the good Spirit, not the bad Spirit. I love this movie. I loved this movie growing up. I still love this movie. Just watching the horse and his journey and befriending people and his love, and it's great. It's great. All right. Now, could have done without the 3D animated, the CG animated Spirit sequel that they came out with this year. Really could have done without it. Kind of tarnishes the brand a little bit. But if you like just fun, beautiful looking movies with beautiful soundtracks, this is it. This is a great time. All right. The main character's a horse. He doesn't talk. He's not a talking horse. So you're gonna get beautiful imagery, beautiful soundtracks, and terrifying humans. Go check it out. Next up, I got Monsters University. This is the Monsters Inc. prequel, and I think this gets hated on a little bit too much. I really enjoyed this movie. I enjoyed the characters. I enjoyed the world. I mean, seriously, it's the Monsters Inc. characters in college. What more do you want, all right? Sure, something can be said about Pixar doing too many sequels, but they're good, at least. So they're not bad sequels. They're not like train wrecks. This was a good movie. So I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys did too. Along with Monsters University, I had to upgrade my DVD copy of Monsters Inc. to the 4K to match the prequel. Monsters Inc. is just a classic good time, all right? I was scared of this movie a little bit when I was a little kid, but it's great. It's great, all right? Sully and Mike Wazowski, they're great characters, great chemistry. The story's interesting. It puts a nice, funny spin on the monsters in the cupboard type situation, and it's a good time. Then I got Finding Dory. This is the sequel to Finding Nemo. And again, I thought this movie was really well done. I thought it was beautiful looking. I thought the characters were interesting. I thought the story was interesting. Sure, there's some retread of Finding Nemo, but that's okay. It was done well. All right, again, maybe Pixar's making too many sequels, but this is a good one, okay? You look at Toy Story, you look at Incredibles, you look at Finding Nemo, and you look at Monsters, Inc. Those are all really decent to really good to amazing sequels. All right, don't use the Cars movies to judge Pixar's quality at making sequels, okay? The Cars movies are not it, but these ones are. So I really enjoyed this movie. And then along with Finding Dory, I had to upgrade my DVD copy of Finding Nemo to match. I mean, Finding Nemo is a fantastic movie. It just is, all right? It's filled with heart. It's filled with love. It's beautifully made, beautifully crafted, great story. It makes you cry. It makes you cry. So I had to add it to my collection. Then along with that, I got WALL-E. WALL-E's just another beautiful classic Pixar movie, all right? Who doesn't love this little robot guy? Who doesn't love Eve? Who doesn't love the story they're telling here? It's a love story between two robots that really don't talk very much. They don't say many words. The first half of this movie is fantastic. Once they get to spaceship, it slows down a little bit, but it's still a great movie, all right? And it gets you to think. But nobody's thinking. Nobody is. And then I got the first Blade Runner. It was 4K. It was on sale. I've been trying to buy the first Blade Runner for a little while now in 4K, but it's always like really expensive on Amazon for some reason. But Prime Day brought it down, so now I have the first Blade Runner. I prefer 2049. I know it might be controversial, but I prefer 2049 so much more than this one. This one's put me to sleep a couple times. I'm sorry. I'm just going to have to admit it, all right? Call me a fake sci-fi fan. Call me a fake movie fan. I don't care. This is a slog sometimes, all right? Now, sure. It's asking some good questions. Sure, maybe it's a good world. It's a cool world. I like the world. But this movie moves at a snail pace sometimes. Now, 2049 doesn't go super fast, but it's at least more enjoyable, I think, personally. I just think there's more going on, all right? But I had to get this because it's Blade Runner series. And again, I'm not saying this is a bad movie. I'm just saying sometimes it's real work to push myself through it. And then finally, I got this big behemoth for half off, 75% off actually, I think it was, the complete Game of Thrones series. I love Westeros. I love Game of Thrones. Now, sure. The last season, does it need some work? Yes, it needs some work. But not for some of the reasons some people think it does. Now, some people think, this is heavy, I gotta put it down. Some people think, oh my gosh, the plot made no sense. Oh my gosh, why did this happen? Why did that happen? That's not where my issues lie. My issues lie with the speed of said plot. I think all the plot laid out in season 8, most of it, all right, I mean, there's like one or two things but most of it, I saw coming. I could see coming from a mile away. From the minute the show started, I called some of the stuff. All right, now you might be saying, yeah, sure you did. Yeah. But if you followed along to these characters, you kind of connect the dots to some of them. You kind of figure out how they do what they do in the last season. I don't have an issue with that. I don't have an issue with the specific plot beats. I just have an issue with the speed that they were done. All right, that could have been 3 seasons worth of content. All right, you could have one season entirely focused on the reunion special and Arya getting her revenge on people and all that stuff. Then an entire season focused on the White Walkers and beating them back, and then an entire season focused on that last battle. Who's gonna take the throne? You know, that could have been it. Now again, I don't think you should change many of the plot beats. I think you just gotta make them not go so fast. All right, slow it down. All right, I don't know what happened there, but other than that, it's a fantastic show. I mean, the first 6 seasons of the show are some of the best that fantasy and TV have to offer. And I'll always rewatch them. I'll even rewatch the last season because it's still, the production value alone is amazing. The shots alone are amazing. Sure, the plot might be a little rushed and the ending might be a little rushed, but the quality is definitely there. And I cannot wait to go back to Westeros in a couple weeks with House of the Dragon. I hope it lives up to the hype because I'm hyped. I am. But yeah, I was so happy I could snag this. It's got every season in here. It's fantastic. Love this show. Those were all the movies and TV shows I picked up in the month of July. Now let's get into the pop figures. And for pop figures, I got a decent amount this month. I got a decent amount. I think I got all the ones here that I picked up. So first up, we got Peacemaker in his underwear. Peacemaker, fantastic show. If you have not watched Peacemaker, you really should. Great show. Absolutely loved it. And I mean, just look at that. It's John Cena's underwear. Yep. You put it on the shelf. Put it on the shelf. Constant. Yep. Perfect. Next up, we got Leafeon. And seriously, the Pokemon pop figures are some of the best pop figures that Funko does. I just love these pop figures so much. And just look at this. Oh, it's amazing. Look at that. Look at that. And now I think I have every single evolution they've done so far. And I'm running out of little space on the Pokemon shelf. It's right behind me. I'm running out of space on there, so they might have to move a little bit, but great pop. And then I got Valkyrie. All right, she's gonna be a mainstay of the MCU. She has since Thor 3. She's probably gonna be for a little while. I gotta add her to my MCU collection because those are the rules. I gotta listen to my own rules, but. A great pop, highly detailed. She's got her sword and everything. This is her in Love and Thunder, which was a decent movie. Great pop, love it. Next up, from Doctor Strange 2, we got Zombie Strange. This pop is so well made. Seriously, look at that. Look at that. He's got a cloak of the damned all around him, and then his face. I needed to add this. The minute they announced it, I was like, this needs to be mine. Seriously. Zombie Stranger is probably one of my favorite parts of the movie, and I'm so happy it's here now. And then finally for pop figures, I got Moon Knight. Moon Knight was a great MCU show. Seriously, one of the best ones they've done so far. Can't wait to see him again in the series. And it's just a great pop, all right? Now, I'm trying to find Mr. Knight. I'm trying to find Khonshu. I haven't found either of those yet, but I got Moon Knight, so that's all that matters. But yeah, that is all the stuff I picked up in the month of July. I didn't pick up any physical video games because nothing really came out that I wanted to buy, right? There was like Stray, but I'm not going to rush out to buy that. And yeah, so let me know what you got in the comments below. Let me know what I picked up that you really liked. Let me know all that jazz. Please like, comment, subscribe, tell me all that. All the fun stuff us YouTubers tell you guys to do. Follow me on social media, all those places, and I try to upload here almost every day. So come back here. I can't wait to hang out with you guys, talk about movies, talk about TV, talk about video games, all that jazz. But I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next